Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. My name is Tanay All, and I'm an anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry veterans to come together to share their knowledge, ideas, thoughts, and best practices with one another, as well as with upcoming industry leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings of all our industry stalwarts. We hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leader interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone, right? They help us to identify, nurture, and work on trade secrets that have already proven a success formula for so many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge sharing community. We have one such industry veteran and multi-industry giant on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Ms Anuradha Ramaswamy. We welcome you on the show, ma'am.
Hello.
She is a results-oriented professional with a remarkable 4 decades of career spanning finance, retail accounting, supply chain, and quality systems. In her role at Verven Coating since 2006, Ramaswamy ma'am has successfully led the establishment of the company specializing in industrial paint production and marketing. Under her leadership, Verven has become a reputable brand in the market, obtaining accreditation to ISO 9000, ISO 14000, and TS 16949 standards. Her strategic initiatives include securing licenses for various aspects, registering for GST, and negotiating significant contracts, including a contract manufacturing agreement with Nippon Paints. Currently serving as the managing director of Verven Coatings Private Limited in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, her proven track record in project management and effective communication between technical and business stakeholders showcases her cross-functional expertise. So, ma'am, to begin with, could you let our viewers know in brief about your career journey so far?
First of all, thank you. Thanks for the introduction. You've been very generous with your compliments. Thank you. Yeah, certainly. I had a diverse career path, one in the corporate world, other one is my entrepreneurial journey. Let me start with my corporate world. I immediately after my graduation started working in Godrej Soaps as an account assistant. Here, I was exposed to a corporate culture, which had a very good systems and standards. So at a young age, it is all inculcated into you and it is set there permanently. Like we learn in the young age, this is after coming from a college, you enter into a company where everything is put into you. The systems were fantastic and the culture is beautiful. And it was there in my mind even today. I remember the day when I joined there. So that was the system. It was my beginning of career. I had a very good knowledge of accounts from those team. And in the 80s, this was the period of computerization. So I was very much involved in computerization. So, and then I was a main part for account computerization and payroll computerization. After a decade, 10 years of working there, I shifted to a entirely different path. That is Travel Corporation of India. Here, I will say my learnings were simply great because of the communication. I was allocated with the high-profile clients. We have to do their booking, ticketing, and in the systems, right, with the travels like Air India or it was a system which was directly done by us and we provide packages for them. So here, interpersonal relationship, because always the top clients will be agitated. They will want everything to be done in the spick of the minute. They won't understand. And your interpersonal communication and interpersonal relationship went on very beautifully here. After that, I jumped over to entirely a different setup called Bharat Bijli. Here, it was a very short time assignment, only for, say, 6 months or something like that, where for finalizing of finance. And here, what I learned is adapting to an entirely different culture, new setup. So I know I am capable of adapting to changes. That was very important in anybody. I could do it well. But the last one, which I wouldn't say the least, it is the place where everything turned out. It is Power Paints Private Limited. It is a small scale unit in Chennai. pioneer in many things, run by a veteran in paint industry, very well-known figure, Mr. Rajagopalan is no more. Anyway, late Mr. Rajagopalan has been my mentor. Here, I was doing a multifaceted cross-functional activity. It is a small-scale unit, but we're thinking big. It is, see, the Faber Paints is small in the industry, and Asian Paints is number one. We were all thinking we were Asian Paints. That was the input given by my mentor. So I was heading the finance department and given a role of functional analyst. Then I was MR for management system, interacting with the outside world, and also a project coordinator, doing all the project works in the company. It is a small company. He was trying to grow into a bigger company. So this gave me immense knowledge and values. And I was trained in almost, which is very difficult for everybody to learn, so many things. If you're in accounts, you'll be in accounts. If you're in finance, you'll be doing that. So these people gave me a very, very good background. And my mentor said, I have to start on my own. That was my career, corporate career, which had ended very beautifully with Faber Paints. In 2006, we started Verven Coating Pvt Limited with two of my colleagues from the same company, an entirely different background, different setup. And I'm one of the lady among the other two guys. We are not related, we are friends. Everybody used to say whether we are related. No, they are my official brothers in the company. They are much younger than me. Their difference was nearly 1 decade of difference was there in the age, but we could get along very well. The company is formed in 2006. And here I am today talking to you about my various milestones. That's it for the time being. These are the things. Yeah. This is my career path.
Ma'am, as you have made numerous professional contributions, which of them do you cherish the most and why?
Of course, starting a company on the own, entrepreneurial journey. In 2006, I started this. This is milestone in my life, actually. Career-wise, yeah, the best thing which has happened to me. But I would say other two things also. One is this, starting a company, and it is a male-dominated. I would say paint manufacturing is nothing to do with, I mean, I haven't seen much of ladies there, but I had two equal important colleagues with me. Everything was tough and everything we came out very successfully. That is what the company's. Second one is bagging a contract with Nippon Paints for 3 years. It's a Japanese company. Being a small scale, we won't have much facilities, but we still proved because of our quality. And another important mileage was getting a contract with number one in the industry is Asian Paints and PPG Asian Paints. PPG is a Pittsburgh company, a paint manufacturing company. So they had alliance, we had bagging. This is my second achievement, which I think. Third one is I've been a chairperson for Indian Paint Association Southern Region for 2 years, which I feel is another milestone in my life. Thank you.
Ma'am, what are some of your professional life's indispensable learnings that you'd like to share with our viewers who are future leaders of the corporate world?
Yeah, I have lots to say. I have nearly 4 decades of experiences. But one thing what I think is first comes into my mind is continuous learning. You've got to learn, whatever be the age. Today I'm learning something. This is because you are in a world where everything is changing. Change is only constant. Everything is changing. You have to update yourself with your industry knowledge. You have to be in the latest trend you should know about this. So nothing like continuous learning. That's the main thing. Second, I'll bring to communication. Communication, what you know, you have to put it pretty good, well. And not only that, say communication as other aspect of listening to others. Nowadays, youngsters, please have some patience to have some listening capacity. They are very good. They are Z generation. They are much better than us. I really kudos to them. But you need patience to listen. That's an important aspect of communication. Next one is your adaptability and resilience. Like you have to bounce back. See, every time when I started in 2006, for nearly 4 to 6 years, we had loss only. So to bounce back with great determination is very, very important. and adaptability. You have to quickly change to that. We had computerization, we have SAP. You got to learn. And today I got a Mac. I really didn't know how to operate, and I'm getting used to it. So continuous adaptability to the change in the situation. And the one thing is the leadership, ethical and responsible leadership. When you are a leader, you should be very, very ethical, and you should be responsible for everything. You should lead the team. You should set a high standard of ethical details.
Ma'am, how and when did you develop an interest in ESG?
ESG, yeah, environment, social, and governance. Yeah. See, my exposure in the business itself, we are into chemical industries. Before we used to say safety, health, and safe environment. So chemical industry is getting a license for that itself is very difficult. Pollution relation, we come under the red category. So this is included by the business, my exposure to the business itself. So that's how the interest started with that. So environment, taking care of social. No, so when an industry is formed, we have to be very clear in what we are doing and how we are going to take the people with us. So people's management and what we give back to the society. So this is how I started cultivating the interest. Of course, with the networking, and I was exposed to multinationals. So for them, very important is environment, conservation, governance, and social. So this came naturally to us because of the industry, I would say that.
Ma'am, as an ESG expert, what values do you bring to the table?
Many. Again, see, in the board, we discuss. See, this is how we start our discussion in a board. We first talk about the pollution part of it. See, our industry is prone. So we bring the faults first. So I think you should see your faults first, try to rectify that. Then talk about what are the achievement. Achievement is others have to say, but in the board, we talk about our pollution problems, what we have. It is very critical. And about the compensation, including the labors, whether we are sticking to the social norms, whether we are within the government rules, whether everything is going on. So the board, we talk more about all these reforms. That's what we feel we have done a good contribution to this. Yeah. And also, sorry, I missed this governance in the case of all the tax liabilities, whether you are according to the norms of the government and report everything and be strictly following statutory norms.
Ma'am, what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology? And what changes do you expect to see in the future with the advent of all these new technologies like IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, Web 3.0, etc.?
Oh, big things, all big things. I have seen lots actually. We being a paint manufacturers, we go to client's place and we see how the technology is used. Like I have seen the Hyundai manufacturing system where the paint, how it is applied, sort of huge changes, especially with the Internet of Things, IoT. So with those devices, they connect the sensors for the production. So in the production, everything right from the temperature, moisture, viscosity, all the parameters of paints have been taken very easily. And this is used for the betterment of the paints, the formulation paints correction, and also giving the best consistent quality to the customers. Now coming to AI will do a lot of things. I think, it is going to give you how the machine is functioning, what the maintenance has to be done. So you can be very quick and adapt to the changes also with the AI. And the blockchain, oh my God, it's going to be a transparent thing right from the raw material supplier to the end user. So we know where the raw material is coming, what good it is, how it is, from where it is manufactured, whether it is following the norms, whether he has paid tax. Oh my God, everything is going to be very fantastic, very transparent. I think something great is happening with all this advent new technology.
Ma'am, we're building a community here of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. What are your thoughts about this initiative taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole World Development Corporation team?
Mr. Pathan and Mr. Mehta, and the WDC team, You're all doing a commendable job, very commendable job. I'm really amazed. It's a unique idea you all got. And see, thinking about the world leaders joining the same platform, and it's all cross-functional. Oh my God. So it doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm in a paint industry and you're in IT industry. There might be some common problems. This can be discussed there. Oh, knowledge sharing is immense, huge. I'm
Yeah.
really happy about is the network. I can interact with various people, and if find useful, we can go take it to a further level. We can become partners, we can become joint venture teams. Superb. I think I feel yours going to be make a big echo powerful system which is going to improve the industries as such. That's a great work, and really appreciate this work done by them. Thank you.
Great, ma'am. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will truly inspire future leaders. Thank you so much for joining us today and wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute unquestionably has expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
so
much
much.
for the time.
Have a great day.